Washington, D.C. Attorney General Karl Racine announced yesterday that he would be suing the right-wing militia groups Proud Boys and Oath Keepers under an 1871 law, basically the Anti-KKK Act, which made it illegal for outside groups to interfere with government processes. And of course, this law has been used over the years to help protect civil rights. And again, it is an anti-KKK law established after the Civil War to basically not let the racists interfere with the government. And so they're using that, because it is a very powerful law, to go after both the Oath Keepers and the Proud Boys. Racine alleges that these two groups were partly responsible for the January 6th Capitol riot. And of course, they caused untold damage there in the Capitol, and he wants to get the money back because DC had to pay for that. So he wants these groups to pay up. I fully support this lawsuit, and I hope these groups are held to account. I do not have much faith that that is in fact going to happen. In order to do that, you would have to be able to prove that these two groups organized the actual riot itself. A couple of Facebook posts here and there, other social media listings, that's not enough proof. That's not enough to say that these groups were the masterminds behind this project and therefore should hold the responsibility. Not to mention the fact, are these even real organizations that have a financial structure? If it's a loose-knit group of individuals that call themselves these titles, I'm a Proud Boy, I'm an Oath Keeper, cool. Is there an organization? You see what I'm saying? It's like suing Antifa, which I'm sure Republicans are going to do in response to this, so let's just wait for that to happen, which is stupid. But Antifa is not a real thing. It's a title that these people give themselves, and they go out and they do things. Sometimes it's things that we don't agree with, but, they're out there actually fighting back fascism, so, it's better than what these other groups are doing. But either way, there's no financial structure. There's no finances. There's no president of Antifa. There's no corporate structure. So it is difficult to sue a group that technically only exists because they say it exists. Now, the Oath Keepers and Proud Boys, yes, those are people, they say, I am a Proud Boy, I am an Oath Keeper. We know that people are members of these groups. What I do not know, and I have not been able to find, is what is the corporate structure of these things. I know they have a leader, but do they pay dues? I mean, how are they going to come up with the millions of dollars they could be facing in this? You see, that's where things get a little blurry. Who are the members? Anybody who just comes out and says they're a member? Is there a membership list? Is there a mailing list? Again, is there any kind of corporate structure that lists all the people involved in it? The answer is most likely no. So again, while I do support these lawsuits, when you start to kind of nitpick it a little bit, and again, trust me, I hate the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers just as much as everybody else. I'm not defending them at all. But you're chasing ghosts. We know they're real. We know they're out there. We know they're real entities. But without an actual structure, that lawsuit's going to fall apart relatively quickly.